All right, good afternoon, everyone. Mike here with the National Weather Service office in Cleveland, located here at the Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. And we're outside today because it is a beautiful day here in the land. Had a little technical difficulties with the last live video, so we're going to redo this real quickly. But again, today is Skywarn Recognition Day 2019. This is a very important and annual event that everyone does with the National Weather Service offices across the country. And we're going to talk more about this as we go inside this vehicle and talk with one of the licensed ham operators this afternoon, see what they've been doing all day and what they hope to achieve out of this. But anyway, so if you have any questions, feel free to type them on here, and we'll answer a few of those questions here at the end of this little broadcast. But again, we thought we'd take things out here and talk to the nice folks that came out and did this today. Again, this day is amazing. This is a rare treat to get this type of nice weather here in December. 40 degrees, no wind, and sunshine. It's a 2 thumbs up for the weather guys. Okay, so we're going to go in this vehicle. This is a special vehicle. This is a event support vehicle. And let me flip this around here and I'll show you what this looks like. This is a mobile vehicle that they could take out and when a disaster strikes and help with communication. So let's go in here and talk to Evan. All right, let's flip that back around here. And again, Evan is a licensed ham operator. So how long have you done this?
I've been licensed about 2 years now. My call sign's KE8IDH, and I've actually kind of got interested in ham radio with Skywarn. I've always been interested in it, and like for the event that we're having today with Skywarn Recognition Day, it's really neat to be able to show about all the volunteers that help out with Skywarn and everything in the communities, that everything with weather, that all the guys that are on the ground actually seeing what's there, reporting it to the weather stations and stuff. It's a lot of fun, and it's fun to be able to help out with the weather and stuff.
And Evan's been doing it for 2 years now. You've been licensed 2 years, and we have this fellow right here. You said, hi, what's your name again?
I'm Eric at ADUC.
How long have you done this?
Well, I've been a licensed ham for 41 years, and I've been a Skywarn spotter since 1979.
Good job. Thank you for doing that.
I predate your Doppler radar.
you predate me, actually.
I remember your boss's predecessors. We go back to the days of Marvin Miller.
Wow. Impressive. And you've probably seen a lot of change. I mean, all the changes that have come over the decades that you've been doing this.
Well, you know, there have been a lot of changes, but there's a couple things that have always stayed the same, okay? You guys sit here, you've got great setup, phenomenal expertise at the weather offices. But as you get a distance from the Doppler radar, there's a certain altitude you can't see below, okay? What we do, you train us, you guys, I've been to spotter training every year since 1979, and I always learn something new every time, because there's always something that's different. But we provide the ground truth to verify what you guys are seeing on the radar. Because, like, for instance, you guys cover out towards Toledo. With the takeoff angle on the antenna, you can't see below 18,000 feet by the time you get 100 miles out.
That is correct. The radar does have limitations, and that's when you guys are able to fill in those gaps that technology doesn't allow us to see.
And the fact that you guys train us in what to look for, you know that if one of our trained spotters says, hey, this is what I'm seeing, you know that guy in the ground knows what he's talking, because you taught him.
Yeah. So, Evan, tell me what you've been doing. I'm going to flip the camera around here and tell me. Oh, hey, Eric, thanks for joining us here live on Facebook Live. So, what are you doing right here on your computer?
We're actually we're making contacts. It's with the event, a 2-day event here, and we're actually up to 141 contacts here.
That's actually the log.
And yes, the log here with logging all the contacts with their call sign and where they're located at here. And we actually the goal is to talk to a lot of the different National Weather Services, and I actually just talked to one here from Lincoln, Illinois. So it's just really neat to be able to talk to all the different guys that are doing the same thing. And
so, flip this back around. So what, so is that the furthest you've been able to talk to today, or?
There's lots of different, for example here, North Carolina, some more eastern states like New Jersey and New York and Pennsylvania, and basically just all over the United States.
And I guess like solar things that are going on, or atmospheric things with space weather can sometimes interfere with the radio waves, and depending on how far or how short. Or helps. That's right.
Where we are, because right now we're at the bottom of the 11-year sunspot cycle. The sun is extremely quiet. There's still enough ultraviolet radiation and high energy particles from the sun to light up the ionosphere. But the fact that our antenna orientation also has a lot to do with it. The way our antenna is set up, because of its proximity to the ground instead of being up on a 100-foot tower, which they frown upon when you're at an airport. Something about airplanes, you know. But because our antenna is alone to the ground, the propagation mode that's in play here is called NVIS, Near Vertical Incident Skywave. That provides you reliable coverage out to about 500 to 800 miles.
Wow. Okay. And I've done these before in Missouri, Springfield, Missouri. I worked at the weather office in Springfield, Missouri, and also Lake Charles in Louisiana. Right. And when we had you guys come out, the local chapter down there, they were able to get as far away as Alaska. You know, I mean, in certain conditions, it's very rare.
Depends on what band you're on as well. We're currently operating on 40 meters. The intention is to cover that 500 to 800 mile radius. Yep. That's where the bulk of the population in the U.S. is. Most of the people are east of the Mississippi.
Yes.
And, I mean, talking to east nowhere is great, but there's nobody there.
Yes.
You want to talk where the people are.
Yeah.
So being on the 40-meter band like we are with the NVIS type antenna setup, anybody east of the Mississippi we can probably talk to.
And like radar waves, the radar that we use for weather radar, you know, there's certain atmospheric conditions that can bounce the radar or radio waves up and down off the atmosphere very weirdly, and it just depends on what type of situation is going on.
The effect of the atmosphere is highly frequency dependent. Your radar operates in the microwave ranges at several gigahertz. We're down in the short wave bands at 7 megahertz. We actually rely on those features to provide long distance propagation. Yep. When you're trying to get reliable weather observations with a defined radius, those reflections and propagation enhancements don't always help you.
Yeah. So let's see. Todd Sheffer said make contact with them about 1713 UTC today.
Sweet.
Yeah, DEN3PKJ. So thanks, Todd. Thanks for saying that. So again, glad you guys come out here. I mean, hey, we ordered up some really amazing weather, and
Cleveland, December, 40 and sunny. Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Nice job, guys.
No wind, no cold, no snow.
Can we put in an order in advance for good weather on certain days?
Yes, I wish it was that easy. But yeah, we appreciate you guys being out here, and thanks for doing this. And we just want to show the public and our followers out there just a little bit what you guys do, because it is a very important and valuable tool when it comes to communicating.
And most importantly, anybody that's out there watching this, you can do this too. It's not that hard to become a ham radio operator, and once you get involved with that, hook up with your local Skywarn group, and then the fun really starts.
And what website or maybe contact if someone is out there is interested in
it's good. And
it's good for all ages. I mean, you know what I'm saying, like generations.
I have seen people pass their amateur radio license at the age of 5. So 5-year-olds have done this. If you can fog a mirror, there's really not much excuse for you to not do this. It's a lot of fun. Always new stuff to play with. It's amazing. I know where the technology's gone since I've been licensed. It's cool. And then you get to help out guys like this. And that's, you want some self-satisfaction? Do that.
It's good service.
It certainly is.
Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you, Evan, for letting us.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Well, all right, yeah, guys. If you have any more questions, feel free to put them on here, and we'll answer them throughout the day on social media. But again, thanks for joining us on this Facebook Live here, and I'll just do a real quick panorama because I love these of the beautiful, beautiful day. Giving the Doppler over there a little bit of a break today. It's on very, very slow, clear weather mode today. Beautiful day here at the airport. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye.